Greetings, programs. Welcome back to Harmony Point Zoo, my Planet Zoo franchise mode Let's Play. As you may be able to tell, I've been busy. I did a little decorating here and there. Prettied up the staff buildings, as you can see. Added some foliage here and there. Put in some education cables. Finished the decoration over here at the food court. Generally just spruced up the place. Put in some more benches, little waterfall, just made it look pretty. The decoration is going to be an ongoing effort, so, I haven't finished with it by any means, but for now, I'm liking what I've got so far, what we've seen so far. So today, we're going to add another habitat. And what I want to do is, whoops, I bumped my mic. What I want to do is get the terrain punch, what I call the terrain punch, the tool, as it were, because this is going to be a bit of a multi-level habitat. Now, right now it's set to 8 meters. 8 meters high, 8 meters wide, and what I actually want is about 6 meters. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, what we're going to do is we are very carefully going to carve out a bit of an area, a sunken area if you will, right here. Then we're going to bring this around and do the same thing for the second row, but in the opposite direction. Okay. Now we do have the game still running. I haven't paused the game. I know I prefer to build while I've paused the game, but I haven't paused the game. I'm feeling daring and adventuresome, so let's cut that off there and then bring it. Okay. Now the other thing that I wanted to do is this. We're going to close this out and bring it back up because that'll straighten it out without me having to fiddle with it. Alright. Now, what I want is to do this. Creating a bit of a ramp, if you will. Let me do that. Okay. Couple more. So yeah, I decided that what I wanted to do was finally add a predator species. And so, and once again, I'm going to close this out and bring it back up. Just because it resets it, it's like an amazingly efficient way to reset your land, if you will. So right now we've got, two different levels. We've got the base part and we've got the upper part, and that's what we're going to use. Let's go ahead and start in on the barriers, shall we? And as usual, I'm going to start with no barriers. So anyway, what we're building here is a habitat for the spotted hyena, an animal I particularly like. Hold on a second. Let me turn on the construction light. There we go. You know, I'm a particular fan of the hyenas. I like them. They're fascinating animals. A lot of people don't know this, but hyenas are actually closer, when it comes to genetics, they are closer to cats than they are to dogs. I wasn't previously aware, but apparently it's true. They are closer to cats than they are to dogs. Now, that doesn't mean they are cats. I'm not trying to say that that hyenas are cats. What I'm saying is that when you look at the genetics of a hyena, and you're placing it on like the evolutionary tree of life, the hyena is more cat-like than dog-like, is what I'm trying to say. Despite the fact that they look basically like dogs, they are not, in fact, dogs. Okay. Ah, here we go. I'm sorry if I'm so quiet. It's just we've had a weather change lately, and you know, the weather around here has changed, and it's making it hard to talk, to be honest. And I don't want to be coughing all over you, so you know, while I will keep up the running monologue as usual, there will be the occasional moment of silence, and I apologize for that in advance, but it cannot be helped. Mostly because Yowzers does it strain my voice, given that, you know, I'll be honest, my voice was not in the top shape today anyway because of the weather. Inspector has arrived at my zoo. That's good. Good. You know, unfortunately you can't help the weather, you know? There's like literally nothing that you can do about the weather. And I can see yourself asking, are you really putting the path that far into the habitat? And I'm like, you know what? You're right. That is a little far. But I want to do that. I want to do something similar. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Nope. Nope. You know what? I know what I want to do. Okay. Yep, we're going to do it. Okay. And I'll tell you what else, we're going to extend that barrier out to this path. That's what we're going to do. And yes, I am leaving that big space on purpose. Why do you ask? I'm going to put something in this triangle, maybe a plant formation, maybe a shop. It's going to be, it's there for a purpose. I'm not just, you know, messing around with it. This, on the other hand. Okay. Now. Wall. Wall. Wall, wall, wall. Wall and wall. What is wall? Simple rock walls, 12-pack. Yeah. We're going to put these over here with the other standard... oh my, the fog's moving in. As you can see, I already have some of them built. But we're going to put these over here. And we need this one. You're the next exciting contestant on The Price is Right. Okay. Where'd I leave my zoo? Oh, it's over here. Duh. Alright. So, this is, now check out my cunning plan. If I had a chance to have a conversation with the developers of Planet Zoo, I swear, one of the primary things I'd talk to them about is the fact that it just rains too much and too freaking often in this game to be believed. I mean, for crying out loud. I live in Florida. I live in swampy, hurricane-struck Florida, and it doesn't rain this much in real life. Is Britain really this rainy? I mean, really? Is it really that bad? Because, wow. Alright. We're going to copy this wall. I'm going to bring it down here, and then just to make it a change up, I'm going to do this. Let's get an overhead view. Almost. Alright, there we go. And we'll slip it in right under the path. Now, naturally, we're going to have to do something about the fact that the path is... Jesus, that's a lot of rain. Last time it rained like this, Noah built himself a boat. Wow. We're going to have to do something about the fact that the path, as it were, has no handrails. And thus no way for the people to not fall into the habitat. Luckily, we already have introduced that element. As for the blueprints, you may have noticed that yes, there was other things back there in the far distant reaches of our zoo. I used, I've already admitted I used blueprints. I'm not ashamed to admit I use blueprints. If it looks good, I'll use it. And in this case, I had the blueprint, and it was all these various rock walls. Well, there's another set of rock walls, and I'm probably going to use one of those very shortly, if not right now, that I purchased earlier for use in decoration. I also have this set, excuse the jerky camera movements, I also have this set, which is, of course, African-themed fences. But I have, these rock walls are actually a thing. They're just basically assemblies of walls, of rocks rather. Alright. It actually stopped raining and then restarted. Can you believe that? Okay. Alrighty, let's maneuver this the way I want it. Okay, and now let's fill in some holes. Alright. We'll just move this one rock over here and sink it. Okay. And then we will literally move this rock here and down and in. So it's about there, and then we'll do the same thing with this rock. I'm going to bring it over, and we're going to sink it a little. Now, I don't mind the overlap onto the path. That actually looks pretty good. I just wanted to be a little less blatant. Now, this is a viewing point, so we're going to make some changes to the barrier. First we're going to put this end of the null barrier in the rock, and then we're going to put part of it here. Is that a dip? Oh, that is a dip, because is that sunken a little? Yes, it's sunken. Okay, and then come on, there we go. Okay, and I'm going to move this all the way down there, and this, no, wrong. I hate this game sometimes. Generally I love it, but every once in a while the fidgety parts of the construction bug the crap out of me. It's like, yeah, hi, there are rules to how you can build these things, and you're not going to understand most of them, so yeah, thanks guys. No, this one, geez, what do I got to do? It keeps wanting me to here, look. I've got two null barriers right now. I've got this one here, which I'm going to move that back that way. And then I've got this one, and I want to work on this one, but I kept getting connected to that one, and that's where it just got odd. So, okay. Alright, there we are. Oh yeah, now we're going to get snow, and I don't think I've prepared a single one of my animals for snow. So let's see. Aardvark, low welfare. Why? Hungry. Hungry? Why is she hungry? Why are they hungry? Where are my... Don't tell me all my keepers. How many keepers do I have? Do I just have one? I might only have one. Every 3 months, every 3 months, every 3 months. Let me check on my staff here. Yeah, I've just got the one keeper. No wonder. Let's hire 2 more. And then let's train the one we already had, right? What's he doing? Cleaning a habitat? Okay. Alright, let's double check this one too. How often? Every year? No, not often enough. Every month. Every month. Okay, and then we'll come back here and check on the tortoises, because Lord knows the tortoises are going to need it. Okay. Every 5 months. No, every 3 months. Every 3 months, every 3 months, every month. Okay. Now, here's the problem. I haven't winterproofed any of these guys. So, the aardvark is hungry. Keeper is coming. Habitat, hard shelter. Insufficient hard shelter? Really? There's insufficient hard shelter for 2? Oh. Ooh. Babies have been had. Excuse me. I did not notice that there were babies. Okay, so they need more shelter. Alright, I can do that. Let's fix this right now. You'd think that there'd be plenty of room for those tortoises. But apparently not, huh? Is that weird or what? Alright, let's get some bedding down. Ta-ra-ra-boom, da, did you get yours today? Yes, I know, I'm singing a dirty song. Okay, there's the tortoises, some bedding. Let's see if there's enough. How many tortoises do I have now, anyway? I did not expect them to breed that quickly. Okay, I've only got 4. These are not like Galapagos tortoises, which have hordes and hordes of babies. But they are going to need heat also. So let's get the heaters out. You know, reptiles plus snow equals dead reptiles, so we don't want that. So let's I'm going to sink this right into the ground. And we're going to put in another one. Put the other one right in here. Excuse me. And we're going to put a third right here. That should cover the entire enclosure, or at least a close approximation of it. So that's Clay, Gina, Tommy, tortoise, 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 aardvark. The aardvark's going to need some heat also. All 3 of them. I did notice that they had babies. Well, if this takes too long, then we may end up not finishing the hyena habitat until next step. Wouldn't that be weird? But if it happens, it happens. I prefer to take care of my animals. That's the entire point of the game, is to take care of your animals. Okay, let's look at the warthogs. We're going to put a warthog, we're going to put a heater in here. Okay, and then we're going to put a heater over here in the mud bath. Because who likes cold mud, right? And we will put another one over here. Since that's pretty much got that side of the... We'll put another one right down here. And then we will put a last one over here. Just to say we did. Now there will still be cold spots in these habitats. I'm not even going to pretend that there won't be cold spots. But when I put down heaters, for that matter, let's do this. When I put down heaters, I'm not trying to cover the entire place. I'm just trying to be representative and to offer a little warmth. Yeah, thanks. There we go. What's it set to? It's set to 86? No. Let's bring it down to 75. There we go. Okay, let's see how the animals like that. People won't like it. But let's see how the animals like it. Alright. Okay, that should be doing better. That should be doing better. Okay, all the animals should be doing better. Because the heat map says everybody's warm. Of course, the employees aren't, and the people aren't. But you know what? That's alright. So, I hate building in the winter because I'm colorblind, and all this now looks like white. So, I was doing a little editing on the barriers. What I want to do is this. I'm going to bring this over so it's kind of the halfway point. I'm going to bring this over so it's closer to the path. And then this, I'm going to back off the path a little. Then I'll do this. I want that and that to be one-way glass. It's kind of curved on the top. Why is it curved on the top? Flat top post length. No, that should be flat. Okay, that's weird. Alright. Yes, that's basically what I want for this section. Then we're going to go look at rocks. And I'm actually going to turn off blueprints, and we're going to look at the aquatic rocks, the faux rocks. This is the first time I've ever dealt with them. So I'm not really sure what they look like or how they, how they're going to work out. That is a huge rock, and it's a bit bigger than what I want. That's better. Okay, that's a step. That's a step. I might end up using some other kind of rock. We will find out, huh? But, I've had a lot of people extol the virtues of these fake rocks, so I'm gonna... You know what? No, I'm not, because I just realized that looks way too regular. So, let's use instead, let's use the grassland rock. I'm going to use the savanna rock. This one. Or that one. Yeah, I'm going to use that one. Okay. And we're going to adjust it just a little. Adjust it just a little. That's, say that 3 times fast. Adjust it just a little. Adjust it just a little. Always been good at tongue twisters. Okay. And then we're going to move this, get it all adjusted so it looks like it's, yep, that's what I want. And then that. Now, you know what? I'm going to bring this one rock, hello, that one rock, yes, down just to cover it, make it look better. See? I hope you can tell what I'm going for here. Now, this barrier, I'm going to move over here, and then that, we're going to make the log barrier. I want to bring it up. Where are we taking it? We're going to take it to about 3 meters. Close enough. 3.2 is close enough. Alright, and then we're going to do the same thing for this. Why is that so... never mind. Probably because of the... Then we're going to go back to the rock. Too big. Do I want to use this again? Yeah, I want to use this again. Alright. And we'll just move it in like I did the first ones. Alright. And a little bit this way. And then we will take it all the way up to here. All the way up to there. And then you can probably see where I'm going with this. You can probably see where I am going with this. Alright, and then... Okay. Let's get this straightened up. Oh, cool. It's already kind of bisected itself. That works. One more step I don't have, you know, it's one less thing, as Forrest Gump says. Okay, and then we will bring it down here. Alright, come on. I don't mind it being hard. It's supposed to be hard. But sometimes I got to admit that I would appreciate it if it was just a little easier. Okay. You know what? We're going to do this instead of trying to finagle that other. We're going to do that. And voici, we have our viewing area. Now, something I want to do, we're going to go ahead and copy this, because what I want to do is I want to do this with it. I want to do that with it. Again, you probably see where I'm already going with this before I get there. So, you know, we're going to create a thin stone wall like that. It's just cosmetic. I'm not actually going to alter I'm not actually going to alter the wall itself. Or remove the the barrier, the log wall. That's it, the log barrier. I'm not actually going to remove the log barrier. Now, you know, they're making use of the path, but I don't actually have anything for them to do with the path yet. Alright. Dankeschön, darling, Dankeschön. Now, alright, move in just a little and like that. And what we'll do is we will put our barrier like so. And then let's make the barrier concrete. And raise it just a little. Yeah, close enough. Let's see. There. Okay. Folks, like I said, we're going to have to split this construction project up between this episode and the next one. So in the meantime, you know, by all means, even though we have a vaccine now, the virus is still out there. So please be careful, be safe. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, because even though we didn't get it finished, I enjoyed the work that we did. You know, it's a fun game. I'm having fun with it. I hope you're having fun with it as well. We will finish the hyena habitat next session. If you like this video, by all means, click like, click share if you want somebody else to see it. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe. I could use the subscribers. Subscribing and hitting like does help my channel a lot, and I do appreciate it. So until next time, I will see you later.